Yeah, the scourge of drug overdoses and deaths in America needs to be stopped. And sometimes people need a second chance. That's a fact. That's why you're trying to distribute Narcan free nationwide to as many people as in places as possible to help save lives. Tell us what this effort is all about and how you got started.
Well, the reason I started doing this was about 1.5 years ago. There was a young girl that passed away at a high school in Hollywood, and they found her on the floor after being there for 8 hours, and nobody knew what was going on. It was like in the early stages of this whole poisoning, attack on our country. And shortly after that, I saw another story about a guy who said, I want to go get some of the Narcan and have it with me just in case I encounter, a situation like that. And lo and behold, I think a week after the guy purchased it, he was at a park. There was somebody down. He saw the crowd of people around him. He went to his car, came back, and he saved the guy's life. And I thought, okay, there's something that we could do if everybody had access to this product and it made it readily available in public places, like on the wall in emergency type boxes.
Sure.
And
so you'd like it to be like an EpiPen in somebody's purse or one of the defibrillators that's on the wall in case of emergency, break glass, because you never know whether you're at school with a young woman in Hollywood or some guy in a park. You have a chance to save somebody's life and maybe give them a second chance to clean up their act and get things figured out. And other people, look, some of this fentanyl is so powerful that it can kill you if you touch it. You know this now. If you actually touch it and didn't actually consume the drug intentionally, it can still take your life. Police officers all over this country sadly know this from firsthand experience. So this is a preventative to try to keep people alive because we're not doing our job at the border, in essence, correct?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a lifeline that can get started if, something like this. What I say is if you find yourself in the wrong place at the right time, you could actually help save somebody's life. And our goal is to get it in as many people and public and private places as possible, to have it as accessible where, if anything like this happens, somebody hopefully would have some either with them. I carry it in my car. I have it in the first aid kit. I have some in the kitchen, in the cabinet, not because I hang around. And this is another thing, if I may mention, a lot of people think that we're going like we're doing like what a lot of the organizations are doing in San Francisco with the open air markets. They're going around and distributing the Narcan to the users and in a sense enabling their addiction. And
that's not your point.
That couldn't be the furthest from us. We're wanting to get it to people, the innocent people that aren't expecting or suspecting. And now with it being in prescription drugs made to look like, over-the-counter drugs, it's in candy. Right. I'm scared to think about what's going to happen after tonight if there's going to be any, residuals from people trick-or-treating. If we're going to see any, bad things that happened with the candies and stuff. It's just, it's incredible. It's really scary. And I'm hoping we can make a difference. And if we get enough out there, hopefully we could save, a life or two or maybe more.
So let's talk